Come on, boys. Good boys. Fix that pile. Where'd your brother go, Beacon? Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Couldn't see you. Where'd you go? Huh? Ronnie. What? You want to throw that stick? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, oh, the big guy. Oh, you want to throw this? Sure. Go ahead. Found some black birch today, guys. This is black birch. Should burn nice. Nice and dry too. I didn't get much spruce. It's all hardwood. Yeah, I think I only got like what, 1, 2, maybe 3 pieces of spruce. We were completely out of firewood for the wood stove under the camper, so, and it was pretty chilly last night. I think it was -9, and I was just running on the propane heat. But that propane heat, I don't really like it because it's not a dry heat. It's super wet, so all the windows and everything inside condensate and stuff. So this morning, I was working on a building I'm pricing out in Truro, and after I finished working on that, I decided to go and pick up a load of firewood so I can buck it up, and then we can have it for the rest of the spring season when it does drop down to like cold temperatures. And this will help keep the camper nice and dry inside from that propane heat. Not a fan of the propane heat, but I figure I would use it just as a backup for when I'm at work. That way the boys have some heat too as well. But I'm a little iffy about leaving it on when they're home here. It does have a what do they call it? A tip over sensor in it, so it shuts off, and I've tested that multiple times. But this time of year, it's during the daytime. You don't really need it during the day. It's only at night when the temperatures drop. I've messed up this plastic piece on the back of my truck. Yeah, so it's only when the temperatures drop down and it gets really cold that we need any heat anyway. This time of year, that doesn't happen too often. So this should be enough to get us through whatever cold temperatures we have in spring. There we go. All loaded. It's a beautiful day today, though. I think the temperature right now is +1. Sun is out, blue skies, never a cloud in the sky anywhere, man. Gorgeous day. The road is still super muddy though. So hopefully that all dries up by the end of April, and I can get an excavator in here and get this land cleared. Get the shed pulled down to where I want it. The rest of these trees down. We'll be good. Get the ball rolling on that. And I want to get my gravel on the driveway, all the gravel underneath the cabin, and set it up so that there's grass and stuff in here. It's just, we're going to dig a hole for the septic, and I'm going to go and get a new septic tank because we broke the last one. Should say I broke it. Totally my fault. I should have known better. Full responsibility falls on me for that one. 100%. But we'll get another one and get it in the ground, get our septic going, and start building our cabin. I can't wait. I'm super excited to build this cabin. Super excited to document it for all you guys. I'm super grateful to you guys for subscribing and liking and commenting and watching the videos, watching my journey with this property, and where things will go in the future with the YouTube channel. As we grow, once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I have a surprise. It's a pretty huge surprise. So that'll be coming out once we hit that 1,000 mark, which I'm super looking forward to. It's been a journey to get to 500, and I'm sure it'll be another journey to get to 1,000 and beyond. So, like I said, I'm incredibly grateful to you guys for watching and subscribing and liking the videos. So, thank you very much, guys. Should be enough cut up for a couple of days of burning. Are you ready? Want me to throw the stick for you, buddy? Do what you want? Go get it. Black birch split's like. Kind of wobbly because of the cut. Very wobbly. There we go. Let's try this. Pretty dark inside. Look at that. Almost looks like cedar or something. It smells good. Nice grain. Beautiful grain. A lot of this stuff don't need to be split, but this poplar I can split. That splits like butter. Just like butter. Another piece. There. Stay. Stay. There. This has got spruce. Split that one. good, man. I don't know what species this tree was. But it smells good. Alright, I think that's all we need to split for now. Get the wheelbarrow and we'll fill up the wood stove room with this stuff here. You get a fire going, right, puppy dogs? So we can turn that propane heat off. Yeah. Wouldn't that be nice? Get it nice and hot in there. Evening is starting to set in now, so it's sun is setting, so it's starting to chill off a bit. Oh, careful. You're so close to the camera. Go again. Alright, let's get the wheelbarrow. Okay, so we got our fire going in there. Should keep us warm tonight, hopefully. It just started it, so I'll leave the door open a bit, let some draft get in there and get a coal bed going. And this is their stack. Lots of dry stuff there. So that should keep us warm tonight. Pretty nice day, guys. Beautiful day. Look at that blue sky. It's amazing. So awesome. We got a nice big pile again, a nice big burn pile. You can see there. And we still got more to add to it. All this little stuff right here needs to be junked up and thrown in that burn pile, and there's still a couple more trees over here that need to go. And down here in the creek we have a huge burn pile now. Like that burn pile is almost 12 feet tall. So, and we still have more trees to go here. There's a big spruce, if you can see it pointing at it right there, and that guy's dead, like totally dead. So that's gonna make for good firewood. Gotta get that guy down. And the one next to it, there's a dead standing right there. And I think there's another dead standing over here too as well. I knocked one down, you can see it down there in the creek. So I gotta go down there and drag it out of the creek. It's no good to burn though, it's like super waterlogged. So I'm gonna put it up on the edge of the creek. I'll probably just cut it up into chunks and let it just rot down there. Or maybe eventually it'll dry out and then I'll burn it down there at the creek, because I'm gonna put a fire pit down there too as well. Look at the boys, they're down there running around. What are you boys doing? Huh? Little turds, look at him run upside that bank. Oh, you're so strong, Roddy. You're so strong, Roddy. There's Mr. B down there. Look at him looking at me. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Cheers.